Oh yeah, I just remembered this story from when I was suiting up at college for a competition with HEX. One thing I didn't like, I just remembered the thing that I didn't like. There was this girl in cosplay, and she told me to get changed in it like straight away. The competition, the main competition went till like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. So she was dragging me around college in my suit, which then was a partial, but it was really hot. And I was like, I did ask her to be my handler, and I was struggling at one point because like I was sweating so much that my balaclava like went over my mouth, and I couldn't open her mouth for some reason. So it got really hot, and I was panicking, and I was like to her, I need to go and get this head off. And she wouldn't listen. She was dragging me around at these people's, to these teachers to show off my suit and to show off her costume. And I was like, I am panicking. I need to take it off. So I had to take that off, and she got mad at me for taking the head off. Another thing I didn't like about this girl, she, for her cosplay, she had the plastic knife or something. And because this was like freshly done or something, I was kind of panicking about paint coming off of it. So she kept whacking it because we were like acting or whatnot. She was acting, and she kept whacking my skull on there along here with a knife. So she was like, and that was terrible. I hated that. So we can safely say we are no longer friends because I kept telling her every time, do not whack me there, please. And she obviously thought I was acting or something, and I was not. I was being serious because so you can tell it's painted. Even though there is like primer, like not primer. Primer's the first thing. There's like gloss on the top. Sealant. Yes, we add sealant in it. So even though there's sealant on it, you don't know, you can still chip it. And it's plastic as well, so if you hit hard enough, I think you could break it. Even though it's quite strong plastic. So yeah. That's cosplay terrors with HEX. Oh yeah, another thing. I won that competition because I was like, yeah, I made this all myself. Well, I have. Well, technically not the skull. I haven't moulded it per se, but we've painted it. I've sewn everything by hand on this because I didn't have a sewing machine at that point. And they took photos and said they were going to upload it to social media again. Because they did that with one of my earlier suits, in a black one. They uploaded it to social media. And I hated they used my real name, but I'm going to brush that aside. And I'm going to say, they were supposed to upload pictures, and I emailed them asking for the pictures because they took some really cool ones of like me sitting over the balcony, like the balcony glass bit that they have in the college, and they never sent it me. It's like they never took them in the first place, so I was very disappointed.